Hey guys, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com on the last day of March 2015. And we got something pretty cool out here, and I'm going to try and give you guys a little bit longer walkthrough today so we can cut to the chase on this boat. What we got out here is a bass tracker, as you guys can see, aluminum. Pro Deep V16, a 1996. And what I'm going to do is just kind of give you guys a quick walkthrough of just generally everything that's involved here. I have pictures of the engine up on the site, which look pretty clean. She's definitely due for a set of plugs, and you know, the vessel generally has been maintained for service, but on my inspection it looks like she needs 4 new plugs in there. But overall she is turnkey ready for the water, and the actual seller's mechanic has been doing the work on the vessel, so we'll make sure that she's good to go for the water for that first run of the season for you. And she's just basically in the shape that you would expect. I've been up in her, solid floor, you know, for a 1996, clean and neat, just a good boat. Keep in mind, although we're in saltwater here, this particular seller has had the boat for the last 15 or 16 years. He's the second owner, and probably 90% of the time this boat has been on freshwater, not in this area. It's only been on salt a few times in the last year. As you can see, around here, the conditions aren't ideal for that, as the seller is upgrading to a more suitable dual console boat, and you know, is now putting this one up on the market. And we just know, for you guys out near the lakes, that this might be just a good buy for you. And I'm going to walk through the boat right now. I'm going to let you guys know a couple of cool things. One, the trailer has been completely rebuilt. Reworked, rebuilt. You guys can see she's been painted. See how they got the rollers, though, that's all new. The boards are new, the springs are fresh, tires look good, axle looks good. You guys can see that spring over there. I have no complaints and no issues with the trailer, and the seller's gone to good care to make sure there's been no stress. You got this plopping it up along with the jack stand, and you got a spare with this as well. Just to take a quick note, and it should be the last picture on the site, if you guys can see this PVC rigging, this actually sits on the bow of the boat, and this actually sits in the rear. And what happens is, as you guys can see, the cover actually sits over it. So there's been extreme care put into, when it's been sitting here in storage, to make sure that she's stayed clean on the inside, as you would for a 1996 model. Just overall, a good boat, is exactly as she presents. You can see there's been a couple of spots over the years where there's been some touch-up paint. And I'm going to bounce around. You can kind of see there was a little bubbling on the paint here, but you do not have any deterioration as far as the exterior hull goes. As always, don't take my word for anything. Bring a mechanic, bring a surveyor, do what you got to do. Let's just take a quick look up underneath so you guys can see. So we can do that, and let's kind of just bounce on this side. I want to give you guys the best look so we're not all wasting each other's time on it. Obviously, you're going to need to do your own inspection. I'm going to pop up in. Now, there's also a trolling motor that does go with the boat. It does need a new bracket, and the trolling motor obviously would go up here. You guys can see theirs is on this 16-footer. Usually these boats are a lot smaller. There's no soft spots. Everything is solid. I'm walking through, oops, almost falling over. You guys can see up back here your gas fill. You got some room back here. Obviously you see your steering. Storage up over here. The seats are in good shape. As you can see, I have no complaints there other than maybe just a quick wipe down. You guys can see your control panel. That's an $800 stereo that will be going with this that was installed. There's a VHF. There will be no Garmin or depth finder with the boat, but you are geared up for it. And up on the deck here, you got storage here, storage here, storage there, storage there, storage there. So you got a lot of storage on this boat. So, you know, put a trolling motor on it. oil injected Tracker 40 Mercury. And I did want to show you guys down in here. Batteries, you know, as always, I recommend update your batteries. You know, plain and simple. I can't see what the year and date is on the motor battery. I know for a fact, just looking at this trolling motor battery, that needs to be replaced. So when installing the trolling motor with the new bracket, get yourself a trolling battery. And I'd probably update that one as well. I always recommend that regardless. I mean, there's no point unless I know the batteries are fresh. So anyway, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com with a really, really decent 16-footer here. Nice little bass tracker. And if you guys are interested, give us a call. Anyway, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com, wishing you guys a great and safe boating day.